Okay, hi guys. This is I tried to make a review of my lightsabers. Well, first, this is my Ultrasabers. I purchased it from the online from the Ultrasabers from United States. So I have to ship it over here. And this is called the Manticore CE, which is known for the look of the special features of the emitters right here. It got windows in the emitters. It looks very cool, and it's very also the switch very cool also with added uh, optional choice for the light. I will turn it on later on. And this is the pommel, which is comes with the simple pommel feature, which in the website there was no other choices for the pommel. And this is cogwheel to place it on your belt, and you have to have an addition tool for it. So I have it located on the right side of the switch, which I prefer to have it right there. And this is 23 inches blade, and in Ultrasaber's lightsaber there are three optional blades, which are the first one is uh, the usual one. I forget the name, and this is the actually the mid grade and the heavy grade. This is the mid grade, so it's not too thin, but it's not too heavy also. It's got really cool silverish looking look on the blade. And that's pretty much about it. And also it's got the hilt, the optional in hilt charge, so I don't have to bother to open the batteries inside to have it recharge. So I have just to plug it here. And the second one is actually made in Indonesia. It's made in from my town. It's called the Sinar Saber. Actually, it's quite nice, and it's made from the same aluminum, and it has a longer hilt, and it's got this. I have this design for like choke right there. There is a choke, and there is a unique pommel. It's looking very classic, like the one with the looks Skywalker's lightsaber. And the switch is a little bit different. Well, this is made for dual actually. So when you press it, and it's got like lock on mode. So when you play with it, you won't have it, accidentally turn it off. So it's made for purpose. So. And the pommel is actually the heaviest pommel. I would like to say have it like balanced look for it. So it's like very heavy on the pommel. And the difference with this between these two lightsabers, when with the Ultrasabers. The diameters of the hilts is much bigger, it's much larger, because it comes with the option of a sound option with obsidian sound, which is placed inside of this hilt. Well, in this lightsabers, I don't have it. I don't have a sound on it, so it has a smaller diameter in the hilt. So that's the reason why it can be much smaller. So it's like much bigger, larger hilt. But inside, this is just light only. There's no other optional like sound option in the lightsabers. So it's actually is much the length, is much longer, and it makes also the blade. It's much longer also, yeah. If you see this in the peak of the emitter, actually it's much longer. Well, the blade is also actually it's really strong, almost the same with the Ultrasaber. Maybe this is a heavy grade one, so basically it's made only for dual. Actually, it's for dual. Actually, well, the Ultrasabers also can be used for dual, but I won't use it for dual because this is much expensive than this one. Actually, this is like, well, much cheaper because it's made from in my town, so I don't have to ship. I don't have to pay tax and some things like that. So I will just light it on. Well, this is the first Ultrasaber. It comes with a sound. Well, if you see this, we are in the daylight, and as you can see, the light is pretty much, you know, lit and bright. It's actually quite bright, you know. It's a very you put it right here, right? It's actually quite bright. Well, it comes also with the sound of obsidian sound. It can sense your movement. So it's really loud. It's actually, we are in the outside of my house, so but it's really loud. It also comes with the option of a flash on class mode, which if I use it, you know, it turns red, you know, every time it's got red. Okay, and there's a flash on class mode. I put like this. It's really cool. Okay, this is the second from the Sinar Saber. It's also quite bright. So later on we're gonna compare, but it's the two. It's quite equal, the same. Yeah, it comes with the green blade, the LED, because I would like to have that Luke Skywalker classical look on it. So let's compare with the. So if you see this, it looks like in the camera, it's really the green is look like much more clear than the blue one. But actually, if you see directly, you know, from your eyes, not from the, you know, optional, you know, it's actually quite the same light, you know, the same strength of the light, you know, and actually it's much longer, but nonetheless it has very good. So I'm really satisfied with the Sinar Saber. So they're cool, you know, very cool, especially when you record it from the camera. It was really cool, green and the blue, you know, really cool. So it doesn't come with the sound, but it's quite good. It's quite good. Well, that's it for this review. I will continue later on. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you later on my next videos about lightsabers.